listeners, and welcome back to A Night in Question. I'm your host, Jeremy. With me is Kate.
Hello.
And also with us is my handsome boyfriend, Ted. Ted?
Hey.
All right, so last week we spoke with Bobby Linden, who was a childhood friend of Ted's and who actually lived below Abby and Paul Stone with his father. It ended up being a really difficult episode because we saw that both Bobby and his father, who appeared to have some kind of relationship, his father with Abby, whether it was friendship or romantic.
But you could listen to that on the previous episode. It is on the previous episode. So if you want, you can put us on pause and give that a little listen if you want.
Yeah. So we also just saw throughout the episode that Bobby and his father were both still clearly affected by this horrible tragedy.
I mean, who wouldn't be? It really is just it's sad, and it's something I think you don't always think about the years, how people are affected by it years after. Yeah,
it was a really tough episode to record, but I mean, I think we just learned so many important things about the case, and it really is just reflective about how absolutely destructive this one night was, not just to a family, but to, parts of the community.
Yeah.
So how are things in the apartment now, Kate?
It's been weird. I mean, again, I go back and forth. Like, is it weird because there's a haunting? Is it weird because I suck at home improvement? I've been trying to hang pictures on my wall in the bedroom. The one wall that's opposite the door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been trying to hang pictures, but every time I nail something into the wall and I hang a picture up, it just falls off.
Does the nail fall out, or does it just the whole thing collapse? Like, what?
It all just like slides out. So the nail comes out, the picture falls down, and I mean, I guess it could be like I don't know. It's not securing. I mean, there's probably like construction reasons that wouldn't work, I would think.
Well, you can. There's a brand of like sticky strips that you can also use to hang pictures up, and it's actually like really, really solid material. But what the nice thing about it is it actually doesn't damage your wall either. So maybe give something like that a try.
I'll try that. If it's still falling off, then again, maybe it's a ghost. There's also been some like knocking like on the walls.
Are you sure it's not like food delivery?
What? I mean, it could be neighbors. It could be. The thing is, it's not been on the same wall. You know what I mean? And at least once it was on an outside wall.
What?
So that's weird, right? That's like, I understand hearing knocking because your neighbor is hammering something or whatever, but
unless it was like Spider-Man.
Yeah, because Spider-Man really exists.
Listen, at this point, I'll take Spider-Man over a ghost in my apartment.
When have you heard these knocking sounds?
Well, that's what's kind of weird. It's mostly been later in the evening, and I don't know. My neighbors have been pretty chill and pretty quiet, so it seems weird that all of a sudden they're having a really active knocking life. I don't. But I'm kind of afraid to knock on their door and be like, "Hey, are you knocking on your door late at night? Or are you knocking on your wall late at night?" Because I mean, COVID. I don't really know them that well, so it seems kind of weird to. I don't know. I don't want them to think I'm like on them if they are the ones doing it. I don't want them to feel like I'm mad or something.
Kate, is it a hard knock life for you?
Oh my God, you're the worst.
That is terrible.
That song's going to be in my head now, too, you know. I will not be able to get that song out of my head.
Well, before that happens, in honor of our episode today, I did a little research on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So this week we're having at least spiritually sensitive.
What is that? How she like defines herself? Because she's not an actual medium, right?
No, she's not an actual medium. She is someone who a lot of weird occurrences have happened to her. A lot of
like
supernatural. What was that, Ted? Come again?
Like working with you? Is that one of her weird experiences?
No, that is her honor and her privilege.
Is that how she'd describe it?
So we'll have her on the show today, but I did a little research about some spiritual mediums, and I found an article from 2016 from El Decor website, El Decor, titled "Is My House Haunted? 5 signs you're not alone."
Do I want the answer to this is the question.
And how to fix it.
Oh,
so
good.
Maybe you
okay.
do.
Okay, bring it
So,
on. I can do this.
This author of this article spoke with spiritual medium Maureen Hancock. She is an author and a medium. She's wrote a book called The Medium Next Door: Adventures of a Real Life Ghost Whisperer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I looked it up on Amazon, and actually super high ratings, like 4.5 stars, lots of reviews. And I read her bio, and she's descended from a long line of Irish mystics.
Is that a thing?
I'm Irish, but I
Are you a mystic?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
It'd be awesome if I was. Pull Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
Jumbo. But when 9/11 happened, she was so bombarded by spirits coming to her that she declared that she had to do something with her gift.
Oh, wow.
And start helping people. So reading through her points, she gave multiple points that said, this is a sign that your house might be haunted.
Okay.
But it starts off with it's most likely a loved one who is visiting you. So if you spot the infinity number 1111, your loved one is trying to tell you, I'm right here. Because it's apparently a never-ending number.
But spot it where? Like twice a day it hits my clock, but
I mean, do you happen to look at the clock at 11:11 frequently?
I don't look at the clock much at all, to be honest.
Okay. Her second point was if you smell a scent that doesn't belong, i.e. cigarette smell and you've never smoked, or a dish that your grandmother used to cook, or like the scent of a loved one, like an Old Spice that your father wore, or perfume.
I mean, the hallway smells like fish a lot, but I think it's my neighbor 2 doors down. They cook the stinkiest fish imaginable. So I smell that. Does that count?
That really sounds like you're living in a dream home there.
Yeah. Okay. Living the dream.
Stinky fish.
Stanky fish.
So this is where it gets a little bit more interesting.
Okay.
So medium Maureen Hancock said, a loved one's spirit will never do things to scare you.
Oh, well, then the spirit must hate me.
Well, listen to this. This is a quote from her. A, quote, mischievous spirit will turn water on or you'll hear doors slamming. Now, what happened to your fridge recently?
Oh, my goodness. The water's been turning on.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay. So, I mean, the door slamming, I haven't noticed, but the knocking, I don't know if that can count as a door slamming.
Ted, what do you think? You're awfully quiet during all this.
I'm just listening, thinking about slamming doors. It's all good.
Okay. So she also said that those kind of occurrences are spirits that have a connection to the home that you live in. So to them, you don't belong there.
This is their home. Oh, God.
Right.
Okay.
A question she has is, has there been work on your apartment recently?
I mean, before I moved in, they would have, had to do the repainting and everything. The kitchen looks like it was updated a couple years ago. I mean, not within the last year, but there's newer appliances than the 90s when Paul and Abby would have lived here. So I'd have to ask the building manager though as to how much work was done before I moved in. I don't know.
Hancock notices that an increase in haunting incidents happen when new residents do work on their home, because it's the same thing. It's a spirit saying, "What are you doing to my place? Yeah, you don't belong here."
Right.
And if Hancock also said if there are any light malfunctions, it's typically the same light. The spirit will choose one light and fixate on that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've had anything with the lights. I mean, there was the stove. Does that count as a light?
I mean, another thing that she says is unexplained temperature changes throughout the apartment.
Oh God. Okay, that's a temperature change. That's a dangerous temperature change.
So we're kind of racking them up.
Great. Awesome. I love it.
And another thing, I was surprised by this. So if you're waking up at the same time in the middle of the night, specifically, she says, the veil between here and the spiritual world is thinnest between 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. And most people, according to Hancock, are woken up between 3:15 to 3:30 a.m. And the spirits can either gently nudge you to wake you up or come to you in a dream. So imagine something invading your dreams now, Kate.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for putting that idea in my head. I'm sure I will sleep well tonight. This is awesome.
Well, to further your dreams, the last thing she says about, possible signs of haunting, if you're seeing shadows or flickers out of the corner of your eye, it's a common sign of a spirit.
Or having a cat.
Yeah, that could be. But so to get to the point, her solutions to deal with these spirits is, one of them, she said, is tell the spirit to leave. You can either do that in kind of honoring that this is their space, that they have moved on, and they will, it's time to move to a different place. Or she actually said, like, just be firm. Just be like, I need to sleep. You need to go away.
It's easy for her to say.
Yeah, I know.
Well, and because spirits are like people, though, even when you're firm with them, they don't always do what they say they're going to do. So just also be warned.
I am not feeling super optimistic at the moment about any of this, or having a person come in and tell me that my place has ghosts.
Well, there's other things you can do.
Okay.
If you yourself are religious, she said that you can have a spiritual...
Hi, we've met, right?
Right. So, well, you could have a spiritual leader bless your home, but I guess that's out. But
yeah, that was stupid, Jeremy. You shouldn't have brought that one into the conversation. That was just stupid.
I'm just going through the article, Ted. You can also... Lastly, she said you can wave sage throughout your apartment, burning sage, because it cleans out negative energies.
Can I get sage on Amazon?
Right.
I'm ordering Amazon it now.
Prime. You can. Sage smells good. Yeah, you can get sage on your app. Yeah.
I'm ordering some sage because I am willing to try anything. Let's see. Oh, hey, there's wow. Okay, I realize that a lot of people think Amazon is the devil, but I can have this here by tomorrow morning. That's amazing.
Ghosts be gone in 12 hours.
Buy with one click. I've got some sage on the way. So everyone, fingers crossed. I can sage this bitch.
Wow. I wonder if it has to be white sage, or is there another kind of sage?
Well, there's a home starter. I don't know. I just clicked on some home starter pack and ordered it. So it had all kinds of sage for days. Y'all need some sage. I'll give you some sage. We're going to have sage coming out our bums. Should we ask, do you think Cassie would know about this? Is this something I should ask her when she gets here?
Oh yeah, she constantly talks about this kind of stuff. And
Okay, cool.
I mean, some of these rang a bell from Cassie. Made me go, "Oh, Cassie."
Is
I
there
think
a
I've
way,
heard that from her.
Like, because I don't know. Do I just wave it around? Do I make patterns with? Do I do infinity? Do I dial 1111 with Sage? This is all new to me.
If you could just do a coordinated like flag dance, but with Sage,
I'll be sure to take pictures of that too. Definitely.
Oh, please. We need video. Actually,
yeah. So I'll get right on that. Oh, except you know what? I live by myself. I won't be able to have the camera held and take my own video. Oh,
you can prop it up. It's really not that hard.
It's too hard.
Really
too hard. Can't do it. It's not all of us carry around selfie sticks.
Yeah, only one of us do that.
I do not.
I think that might be her. Someone just knocked on my door. I'm gonna hop over and see, and then I'm gonna hop up to the roof so she can have the run of the place. So I'm gonna hop off for a sec. We will reconvene.
Well, listeners, we have a special guest this week. Joining us, we have a coworker of mine. We have Cassie. Cassie, would you like to say hi?
Hi. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm really glad to be here.
So Cassie and I work together. She works in HR at my company, whose offices I am in frequently because of...
Yes, you are. We won't talk about that, though.
I knew it.
My undisclosed transgressions. Anyway, well, Cassie actually is a bit force sensitive when it comes to matters of the spirit world.
Personally, I like spiritually cognizant.
Spiritually cognizant. Got it. Okay. So we decided that we were going to have Cassie check out Kate's apartment. Kate was going to head to the roof just to give her some space.
It's best.
But Cassie, do you want to tell us a little bit about your experience and your background with spiritually cognizant matters?
Well, as a child, I would always get these impressions. People would call, and I ended up knowing exactly who was going to be on the phone. And then during school, I had impressions of some teachers. I would get around them and I would feel cold, and I would feel this knife in my belly, and I didn't understand what was going on. And later I found out one of them was a pedophile, and the other one, he was embezzling a bunch of money from his family. It was horrible. But all these things came to me. Now I get impressions, and I share these impressions, and I believe that they help people in their lives.
That's fantastic. Great. I'm excited to see what you kind of sense in Kate's apartment.
And I'm terrified to find out what you're going to sense in my apartment.
You will be fine, Kate.
Okay.
We will see what's there. Wow. There has been a lot of love here, hasn't there? I sense trouble. I sense there has been discord. There has been discord, and there is the energy of a child. There has been great struggle in this place. They're trying to come in, Kate. Kate, did you know that they're trying to come in? I keep hearing knocking everywhere. Did you let them in?
No.
Who are they, Cassie?
I'm not quite sure. But I'm sensing there's something in the closet. There's something. It seems. Wait, I have to open this closet.
Oh God, I can't.
Oh shit! Cassie, are you okay?
Yes. I don't. Where did it go?
Cassie, are you sure you're okay? Do you need some help?
Oh, yes. It's gone. Where did the creature go?
God, Betty! No, no. It's my cat. Oh God, I'm sorry. I have a cat. She sleeps in the closet sometimes. I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry.
He is connected to what's happening. He knows. Don't you pretend that he doesn't. He knows what to do.
The cat has been staring at your wall.
There is something. Wait a minute. I sense there's big energy here. There is something unsafe.
Unsafe?
Oh, unsafe. Whoa, wait. Let me put my hand up again.
Cassie, walk us through. What are you sensing right now? What are you feeling?
It's burning. It's warm. It's getting warmer and sharp, and there's a lot of pain, and I can't. Help! No! Ah!
Cassie, are you still there? Cassie?
Is she okay?
Edison.
What was that?
Was that her? I don't have her on the call anymore. Did she get disconnected?
Cassie, can you hear me?
I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go downstairs. Okay.
Okay. God.
Did you let her know that this recording will probably end up on the broadcast no matter what she decides she wants?
Listen, Ted. Right now, we don't know what happened. Something happened in the apartment. Cassie, we don't know if she's in danger. Can we just stay on this right now?
Cassie! Hey, Cassie! Are you okay?
I have to leave. You have to leave.
What happened? No. What's going on? What happened? Are you all right?
It's not safe. It's not safe. The wall. Behind the wall. You're not safe. There was so much blood. You're not safe in here. It's all very cold and it's coming. They want in. They told me that they wanted in.
Who wanted in?
Who are they, Cassie? Who?
There was a couple. There's two of them. And a young energy. I don't understand how they're related, but there were two, and one of them was very, very evil. He was evil, and he hurt many, many people. I have to go. I can't stay here. You're not safe. Please run. Don't tell work. Don't tell work about any of this. They don't know about any of this, and I can't tell them. I have to go. I'm sorry. You're not safe.
So this evil person that she was talking about, does this evil person happen to be running a podcast right now?
Guys, come on.
All right, I'm gonna ignore that. Kate, is Cassie gone?
No, she ran down the hallway. Do I go after her? What do I do?
I would say just let it go. I can apologize to her when we get back to work.
Speaking of apologies, I'd actually like to take this moment to apologize to Bobby. When you came over, Bobby, and did the recording for our last episode, you asked that we not use your material. And I was under the impression that we were not going to use that material, but it looks like it has been used behind your back. And I wanted to take this moment to apologize to you for that. So any more apologies that need to happen?
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to publish it, but I just think Bobby is the only eyewitness that we have. The only person who heard the murder, who saw the couple days leading up to it.
Yes, but this is entertainment, and it was also his life. And he asked that his life not be used for
Well,
entertainment.
Ted, I'm sorry that you're so close to this case, but this is a case that we are exploring. It's not just entertainment.
Well, you're an actor. If you had signed a contract and then the terms of the contract were no longer honored on the part of the producing company, then wouldn't that make the contract null and void? I mean, he appeared on our show in good faith, and then we decided, well, I should say one of us decided, despite what he had asked us to do, we were going to just use the material anyway. It's the equivalent of using your picture without you having signed a release.
Is this, you guys, can we take this offline? This is not, I need to go into my apartment and I'm currently like scared out of my mind to go inside. So can we please deal with this not on the air?
Yes, I'm sorry, Kate. I appreciate that you're really scared right now, and I'm sorry that I brought that baggage to you. I just wanted to get that apology out to Bobby.
No, it needed to be said. Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all, this has been real, but I need to go on a walk or something. I am not exactly feeling too thrilled about things, and I need some air. I need some air. So bye.
Bye, Ted.
Well, all right. I should probably get going. I think I have some work to do.
Yeah.
This has been a pretty terrifying, kind of gut-wrenching episode.
When I get back, Jeremy, we need to talk.
Do you need to?
Yeah, I should probably go.
Okay. Thank you, Cassie. We should check in with her too. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah, let's make that a priority. That want to make sure she's safe. So thank you, listeners, for bearing with us during this episode. I'll see if we can get any clarification on what Cassie experienced, and just stay tuned for next week. It's gonna get interesting.